Alright fellas, this right here is my boat loaded down for the trip. Going to be hunting the Deveraux track, only accessible by boat, and that's why I want to hunt it, because there's some very mature deer in there. The mission of this trip is to drag out a chocolate rack swamp donkey. That is the goal. So I'm going to be hunting 3 days, and I've got half of a Cabela's catalog in this boat right now, so if anyone ever wanted to hunt with me, we'd probably be making multiple trips. But I'm going to be about 3 to 4 miles upriver, so not really a long boat ride at all. But next thing, we're going to get to my camp spot, get set up, then I got to go scout a location and get the stand set for tomorrow. It's Wednesday, and today's a scouting day. My permit is for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's going to be 3 days, and I'm going to be leaving either Saturday evening or Sunday morning, one of the two, depending on how the hunting is. So, all right, let's go hunting. Alright, I'm getting set up at camp. First day, just got the tent up, just got the tarp up, and I'm going to go through a quick gear rundown before I get everything stowed away. Tent, obviously, got a tarp, shelter, small table, cutting board, makeshift chuck box, stove, backpack, food, another tarp. Got my cast iron, never camp without it. Clothes, deer cart. I've got 5 gallons of water there. I've got another 4 gallons over here. Lanterns, rifle, firewood, chair, and climber stand. And then I'm going to be storing a lot of food. The food is pretty much going to be stored on the boat. This is bear country. I'd rather have a black bear in the boat than in my tent. So, alright, I'm going to get everything stowed away, and then it's off to see if I can scout me up a hunting spot. This is my kind of a deer hunting spot. That's a rub right there, and there is my tent. So, I already like the sign that I'm seeing. Alright, so I'm scouting now, and what this is a riparian area that borders the river, and I think it's about a half mile wide along the river. So what I've been told is you need to hunt the edge of this. On the other side of this is swamp. So right now it's pretty open, and I think we need to keep heading into the swamp. So I've gone about maybe 10 minutes from my tent, and this is what's behind my tent. That's about maybe a 3-inch diameter tree with a rub on it. And then I'm seeing a rub line heading that way as well. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but this looks like a pretty doggone good spot already. So, very interesting. I'm seeing rubs everywhere. There's another rub. Got the pile of shavings on the ground there. Dude has torn this tree all to pieces. Another rub line there. And I'm seeing some big trees rub. This is a pretty good sized buck right here doing this damage. The other thing here is acorns just everywhere. All where these rubs are. I hate to have to hunt right behind my tent, but man, this looks pretty good. If I could just find some scrapes, though. These rubs probably were made in September, so patterns could have changed. But if they're eating on these acorns, you know, and he's still coming through here, this might be a spot. Alright, so this looks like to be the edge of the swamp right here, and supposedly hunting this edge or these transition points is kind of where you want to be. But you can see this is really open woods, easy to walk through, super easy to drag a deer through. I still have not seen any better sign than what I saw pretty much behind my tent. A lot of acorns there, not as many over here. I'm kind of southwest of my tent now, maybe about half a mile. So I'm gonna keep looking, see if I see some better signs. But so far, I might be hunting almost within sight of my tent tomorrow morning. I hate to do that, but that is definitely where the sign all was. And it was good sign too. So anyway, I'll keep looking. I have found what looks to be, I think, an old rail line used to go through here. It's a only high ground pretty much in this whole place, and it's pretty straight and looks man-made. So I'm seeing a lot of deer tracks on this rail line, if that's what it was. So just seeing lots of sign everywhere, really. There's so many tracks that it's hard to kind of pinpoint one particular place to try and set up. But I don't know if you can see those tracks, but they're all up and down this thing. There is a bunch of deer in this place. And real pretty territory. It's easy to walk through. Have not had the first mosquito bite. Haven't seen the first snake, which is two pleasant surprises for sure. You know, I'm going to walk this rail line out a little bit and see where it takes me. Yeah, this still on the rail line. Head back toward the river, and I found this right here hanging up, so I may have just found my hunting spot tomorrow morning. Ready-made stand. This rail line is looking very promising. I'm liking it a whole lot. Alright, I just shot on a big buck, and I thought the shot was good. I tracked him into the swamp and cannot find him, and I can't believe it. I never found any blood. I don't think I missed him. It just shot felt too good. So I don't know. It's kind of heartbreaking right now. That was a very nice buck. Alright, breakfast on the wood stove at camp. Some bacon, some eggs, and then I'm going to rest up a little bit, and then I'm going to get back in the stand because I think the deer are going to move all day today. Alright, well, I got me a good sized doe. Put a good shot on her. Not the trophy buck. I shot on a very large buck this morning, and I lost him in the swamp. These are tough deers. Shots like this I put on at the farm, they drop down here. It seems like they run for 200 yards. But I'm more confident than ever that I hit that buck this morning. And anyway, we're gonna field dress this deer and drag her on out, process her, and put her in the cooler. So so far I have seen deer every single time I've been out. It's just great, just outstanding hunting here so far. Anyway, I'll check back in once I get her strung up. Alright, so I've gone ahead and field dressed the deer because I didn't want a big gut pile in camp. So now I'm just going to take the meat off of it, get it on ice, and going to throw the carcass down the river. So won't have any bear bait tonight. On this little buck. I've already got meat in the cooler, and this is a long drag from here. So I'm hoping something bigger will try to come and run him off. Alright, last morning of the last day, and I did see a 4-pointer this morning. I think it's the same 4-pointer I saw yesterday afternoon. I was hunting on the same stand, so I let him go, of course. But I just want to show off some camp cooking prowess. Got bacon and eggs, got the Dutch working here with some biscuits that I don't think are ever gonna cook. Still learning on the Dutch oven. While I'm waiting for the biscuits to finish, I should have preheated the oven. This has been my view for like the past 4 days. This is the Roanoke River. Just gorgeous waterfront view, riverfront. And this is the original name of this river is Moratok River, and Moratok means it's a river of death in some Native American language. And when the settlers first came over, they heard Moratok, and the closest word they had to it was Roanoke, so they made it Roanoke, and that's what it's named. But it's truly a unique place, just gorgeous, full of wildlife, and just a real treat to be here. I knew the deer hunting was pretty good here. I heard about it all my life, but now that I experienced it, this is something else. I've had some really good hunting. I don't know if it's always like this or if I just happen to be real lucky this time, but I definitely want to come back. Just awesome. Another camping spot right there, that group of hunters. Alright, so this is the last afternoon hunt, and tomorrow morning I'm packing up and heading home. So I'm hunting the opposite side of the swamp. The rail ladder stand is about a half a mile across the swamp on the other side. I almost hunted it again this afternoon. I've just been seeing so much action there, but I feel like I've kind of seen what there is to see there now. I've kind of played it out, so, and I wanted to I found this spot. It looked real pretty. It's kind of like sort of like a peninsula of high ground that's just wrapped up with swamp and cypress all the way around it. And the perimeter of this peninsula is deer tracks everywhere as they're coming across this high ground. And there's acorns on the other side of this, not far away, that they're all heading to. I shot that doe like 100 yards from this spot, and this is where they came from. So I'm going to see if there's something bigger in here tonight. Alright, here we go. Another small buck. I could fill my cooler with small bucks on this trip. Here's some turkey walking in front of me. I'll group up. It's like 3. A couple of them on that log. Look like hens. I've seen a lot of turkeys on this trip. Good place to turkey hunt.
This ends the great adventure. I'm gonna get packed up and get out of here after I brew up some coffee. Had some great hunting. I saw 5 different bucks. One I saw while scouting. 4 others saw while hunting. One of them I think I saw twice. If I didn't see him twice, I saw 6 bucks. Shot a doe and shot on a very nice buck that I'm convinced that I hit that deer, even though I didn't find any blood. It was too good a shot, too easy a shot, and he went in the swamp and disappeared. So that's how it goes sometimes. But it's a great experience. I'm glad I came. I definitely want to do it again. I need to thank 2 folks for helping me with this trip. Evan Stanford and Chris Mormon helped out a tremendous amount with my learning curve. They've been hunting this hunt for years, and so they helped reduce that learning curve for me. And if you ever want to do something like this, what I would recommend is have a good GPS, because it's easy to get turned around in there. But I definitely plan on coming back next year. Maybe then I'll get that big buck.